Hello! So today's tutorial is going to be a 1920s, 1930s pin-up kind of inspired look. It's quite simple, as you can see. It's just a white lid with a bit of definition. The most difficult part about this look is going to be the eyeliner, because back in the day there was no room for error with the eyeliner. It was all about the winged liner. Now I made my eyebrows a little bit darker than usual because back in the day they used to have darker eyebrows. So I've used the Clinique Superfine eyebrow pencil in soft brown instead of soft blonde, and I have already done my face. So what I did with that is I actually used an eyeshadow, a purple kind of toned eyeshadow as the contour. I used a little bit too much, but it's okay. So this is MAC Shale, and then I used the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick as a blusher, and then for the highlight, as per usual, I used the Benefit 10 highlighting side. Now you don't have to use a purple based eyeshadow for the contour, you can use whatever you want. So if we get started on the eyes now, I've got the Estee Lauder Stay in Place eyeshadow base, so you're just going to put some on your finger and rub it all over the lid, all the way up to the brow and then under the eye. So I have MAC in Gesso, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. So you're just going to make sure you get plenty on the brush, because a matte white doesn't come out very well. You have to put a lot of layers on. So you're just going to place that over the whole of the lid. So then next we're going to use the MAC Shale, and this is the one that we used as the contour. So you're just going to get a normal pencil brush. This is quite a thick, stiff pencil brush, and then you're just going to put that in the socket. Don't worry too much for this particular section about blending. It's my cat having a little rummage through my carrier bag. I don't know if you can hear her or not. So you're going to bring that most of the way round, and then you can also put a little bit more slightly above the socket. What we're going to do next is I have the Clinique Trio in Blushing Nude, and I'm going to grab this, take two, and we're going to use this dark one in the middle here. So you're just going to dab the brush into that, and you're just going to redefine the socket area that we've just mapped out. Now you don't want to bring any of these colours too far down onto the lid to cover the white. You want to keep most of the focus on the socket and crease area. Now we want to, my cat, bless her, you want to blend this line out because you want to make sure that it's as blended as possible. Makeup Academy eyeshadow, they don't have names, it's shade 19. Now this brand is quite cheap. You can only get it from Superdrug at the moment, but everything in the range is just £1. So every eyeshadow, lip gloss, lipstick, nail varnish, everything is £1. So you're just going to put this into the socket just below the two colours that you've already done. Now don't forget, we want this all nice and blended. Small circles is the rule of thumb for blending in eyeshadow. Sometimes I find just wiping like that works, sometimes the circles work, each to their own. And then for the highlight I'm going to use MAC Vanilla and apply that to the brow, just underneath the brow. You want to bring it all the way around to the nose. I forgot to mention as well, I also did a little bit of contouring. I don't think it's very noticeable on the camera, but I also did a little bit of contouring down my nose. I highlighted down the front here and contoured down the sides. So just in case it does show up and you're wondering what's going on. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to put some white eyeliner on the bottom lashes so it gives the eyeshadow something to stick to. So I've got the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner, and it's in Yayo, I'm not quite sure. So you're just going to apply that. Just going to take the shale and you're going to put that on the inner third of the lower lash line. And then the next colour is going to be the Clinique, the middle darkest colour, and that's going to go the rest of the way. And then we're going to use the Makeup Academy, the brown again, just to put that on the outer edge and to connect up to the top lashes. So you're just going to bring it up and then bring it around, which just helps define the socket a little bit more, socket in the crease. You're now going to want to line your waterline, and I have the Gosh Velvet Touch eyeliner in black ink. So you just want to line your waterline with that. And I've got the Clinique cream liner in true black. So I'm going to start, you want to make a wing. As you can see with this side, I've made a wing. You really want to start with the wing first so that you can get an idea of where you're heading. So if it's not perfect, don't panic. I haven't done it perfect. Eyelining is not my strong suit, so don't panic. Now you want to apply some mascara, and I've got the Max Factor False Lash Effect in black. Very dark pink, bright red kind of lip, so I'm going to do an in-between. I'm going to do a bit of red mixed with a bit of pink. So I've got the Barry M lip liner, and it's the red one. You just want to line your lips with this. Okay, so that's the lips lined. Now most people would fill in the lips with the liner, but I'm not going to do that today, just to save some time. So I've got the Moisture Renew Rimmel lipstick in Diva Red, which is number 500. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my 88 Coastal Scents palette, and I think I'm going to take that one there. So you're just going to pat that onto the lips. I've got the 3D Effect Bourgeois in Rose Fluo. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. You're just going to apply that. And that's it. That's the look done. So this is the 1920s, 1930s pin-up look finished. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put some pictures at the end. Comment, rate and subscribe, and until my next video I shall see you soon. Bye!